Hello everybody, this is Glory. Welcome to Alpha One. Today in the series of Kali, we will be speaking about Bhima and the secrets of Bhima attaining oneness with Ma Kali, and how Bhima is actually the fifth head in the entire Mahabharata, the narration of Mahabharata, and the secrets within it. So, if you understand Bhima, I think you would really understand what getting in deep love or in oneness with Ma Kali means in her sadhana, what it is like. What is sadhana basically? Sadhana of Ma Kali is turning into her Bhairava, attaining oneness with Ma Kali. So Bhima vowed, apparently Bhima, after what Ma Panchali, which is again another name of Ma Kali, in her Sahasranama, you can go check it out, is one of the name of Ma Kali. Ma Panchali is one of the name of Ma Kali in her Sahasranama. These are the secrets. Her entire, Ma Kali's entire secret is encoded in her Sahasranama. So it reveals itself to you as you unravel her with your sadhana. It speaks to you. In that is darshan. As my guru speaks, that what real darshan is, it's not going to a temple and seeing the idol. It's something unique, getting deja vu moment revealed to you, and only to you, because of the purity of love within you. The deity chooses to reveal that particular aspect only to you. And that is true darshan. Darshan is everybody standing in a line to enter a temple is not darshan. Darshan is actually going to a particular space or being in deep state of understanding. Sadhana is understanding Kali. Once you are in such deep state of pondering about her or in deep love of her, she reveals herself. It has happened to me so many times. I mean, I would go to a temple without knowing anything, and something will be revealed to me. Similarly, what I'm going to speak in this video today is a very different take on Bhima. So, if you feel that Tantra is an encompassment of all the procedure and collapsing it and bringing a very design thinking kind of process into sadhana, that is what Tantra looks like. Any ritual that happens in public, in plain knowledge, plain sight, Tantra says, and Kali especially says, don't get to me through these process. Break that norm, break that system, and only then I want to get worshipped. I want to stay in your heart. She's the queen of the heart. She doesn't want to be the queen of the house, right? That's a very petty space for her. She wants to own your heart. Similarly, Bhima, if you have some knowledge about Bhima and his love with Ma Panchali, his oneness with Panchali being one of the names of Ma Kali, revealed in her Sahasranama, is actually his deep love with Ma Kali, that she enters him through Mahabharata. Why do you think that Arjuna is only depicted with Krishna's Upadesha and Arjuna's arrow, while Bhima takes the insult of Ma Panchali too personally and just enjoys killing the 100 sons of uh, Duryodhana and takes the true revenge of her insult. That is because of his love. His soul has merged with Ma Panchali. And that is the hidden bhakti path within Tantra. And yeah, so much so that Bhima is also one of the name of Ma Kali. He is Ma Kali. So when we say by the bhakti of Krishna, you will become Arjuna, but by the bhakti of Kali, you know, with the bhakti of Kali, she will make you another Krishna, or she will make you a Bhima, which is, Kali herself. It is one of her names in her Sahasranama. One of her names is clearly stated as Bhima. He has become one with Kali. That, everything that you relate with Bhima is his deep love with Ma Panchali, which moved him to take a vow that this insult, someone who has all through his life remained sattvic, is now drinking blood of tearing the ribcage of the son of Duryodhana and moving around the battlefield and enjoying the Raktapan, which is all the name of Kali. Rakta is the name of Kali. Raktapa, which is drinking blood, is the name of Kali. Rakta Danta, blood drenched with, teeth drenched with blood, is also one of her names, one of the names of Kali in her Sahasranama. This is all related. These are all encoded and symbolic representations of also Bhima, who chose not to listen to, he was not listening to Krishna like Arjuna on the battleground. He was merely acting upon his love for his beloved Panchali, Ma Panchali. That he had entered a state where he was one with Ma Kali. He had become one with Ma Kali, which is Ma Panchali. His love had become one with Ma Kali. So would it be, as you followed my previous videos, it won't be very difficult to say that he is the path breaker in Mahabharata. He is the procedural collapse of Mahabharata, where he did not even wanted to listen to Krishna. He was merely acting upon his true compass, his true dharma of how the adharmi should be treated. So mind you, when I say Raktapan, he is merely taking the Danava tattva in the blood of those people who mistreated Ma Panchali and clearing it. So that is also Kali. Raktapriya, Raktavahini, being a vehicle of being the transport vehicle of the curses and the blessing that travels through the bloodline. That's one of her name. So when Bhima is drinking the blood in the battleground of Mahabharata of the sons of Duryodhana, all he is acting upon is he's behaving one with Kali. He has entered the state of Avesh. Avesh, where you and the deity are no more two different entities. You are now one. The best way to explain this, according to me, is to understand the love of the dog. If you have dogs in your life, or if you have ever come across the affection with a dog in your life, you would know how the dog loves. The most gentlest soul, who's only seeking your attention, who's only loving you, who's wanting to understand you. He knows you probably more than you, he or she. The dog knows you more than you. They know when your fears have triggered, when you are truly happy, and they just want to be with you. They have entered oneness with you, right? You are the dog's priority. You are the dog's loyalty. You are the dog's heart. You are their whole world. And that is the state of Bhairava. So here, the fifth head of Mahabharata and the Bhairava of the state of Bhairava, if that is metaphor, is now Bhima. So Bhima, according to me, if you decode the true message in all of this, if you see the true personalities of Arjuna and Bhima, you would clearly know that Bhima had become Kali in the Mahabharata. On the battleground, he was Kali and he was enjoying the process of killing the people, breaking the ribcage, and enjoying the downfall of the adharmis. If you have ever faced adharma in your life, you also know the feeling when the adharmi is taken down. Through some waves, through some process, when they are taken down. You feel like laughing, your heart feels like, and that is Kali. That is Kali within you, basically enjoying the process of, drinking the blood of the adharmi and purifying it of the generational curses in the bloodline that has made you into such an adharmic person. These are the secrets, these are the insights. Nobody is gonna tell you, even if you read the scriptures. Have you heard of the open book exams? It is as good as open book exam. You will have the Gita, you will have the text of Mahabharata, you would be reading all these things and still not getting a complete idea of what it is speaking about. And when you know it, you definitely know that this is a grace. This awareness is a grace of her. It only comes through grace. So Bhima in Mahabharata had become like a Bhairava to Ma Panchali. He was taking it personally. If you have seen your dog, the most gentlest creature in your life, who loves you, adores you, you see them as a soft teddy bear. But there someone comes with bad intentions, even close enough to you. See the dog turn into the most fiercest animal on earth. It runs after the life of that person who just even thinks of doing harm to you. And that is precisely because they have attained that oneness with you. That is the secret of Kali path. You cannot come to Kali through ritualistic means of giving flour, pouring milk, pouring blood. Okay, that's also. You cannot come anywhere close to her by doing rituals. The best way to come to her is through love. And that is the hidden bhakti path within Tantra. Within Tantra. And that's the fastest way to reach her is through love. The fastest ways to reach Kali is through love. And Bhima, in love with Ma Panchali, completely embodies Kali. So much so that Arjuna is still not the name of Ma Kali in her Sahasranama, but Bhima is, Rakta is, everything related to Rakta, her names, Rakta Priya, Rakta Karavahini, meaning someone who holds a bowl of blood in her hand, which is completely her iconography. Raktadanta, someone whose teeth are drenched with blood, of adharmis, taking down adharmis. All of that, all those names of Ma Kali was lived, enacted, and completely role played almost by Bhima. So here I would go a little bit further to even say that Bhima is the true fifth head, is a true path breaker warrior, or warrior in the entire Mahabharata. He's even greater than Arjuna. He is Kali. He's even greater than Krishna, that he did not even require the verdict of Krishna, the jnana of Krishna to play the battlefield. He ran with love. He ran with taking the revenge of love, of his beloved, that he had washed the hairs of Ma Panchali with the bloods of her wrongdoers, let's say. And that was he had made it his life purpose. And the moment he was breaking the ribs, he was just not aware. He was as if Kali had entered his, and he had been in the state of avesham with Kali. And post the event, he after drinking the blood, he realized, what have I done? I am such a sattvic person all through my life, and what have I done? But that is his love. That is his love. That makes him Kali. That has made him reach Kali. But Arjuna, who so worships Krishna, will only be recognized as someone who adored Krishna and the Vani of Krishna, but couldn't reach Kali. To reach Kali, no procedures. Everything has to break. Every procedure has to break, and every dharmic intentions born out of love will remain. Anyone, even with the slightest adharma in their heart, who have done wrong to you, will be taken down. Will be taken down. Mark my word. It happens, it will happen. So sometimes also I have something that I have observed is, you would feel like, why am I, once you get into the path, sometimes it happens to sadhaka, once they get into the path of Kali, especially Kali, a lot of hustle starts happening in your life. A lot of things goes wrong. That's not because, and you sometimes the people believe that, okay, I have never done wrong to anybody, why is so many wrong things happening to me? That's because Rudhira Priya, Rakta Priya, she is lover of the bloodline. If at all any of your ancestors in your blood, in your bloodline was a dharmic, that has been transported into you also. And what is precisely happening is, when you got into her path, she's clearing you of those people's karma in your bloodline. And that is why the pain, that is why the, you know, wrong things that are happening to you, because she's making you live all those bad experiences that they might have given to somebody through you. And mind you, it only happens if you get into her path. So it's Kali path is not for everybody. If you're willing to take the pain, you become the Bhairava of your bloodline, like Bhima. It is very personal. Her relationship, she doesn't want impersonal relationships where you imagine her sitting in the temple, you have to go to that temple. She lives in your bloodline. She lives in your blood. She's the lover of blood. One of her name is Rakta. So, my dear, her path is not for everyone. Her path cannot be explained to everyone, because if I have to explain you, you probably don't understand her. The one who are graced to be in her path don't need much. One go and they get it. There will be like a tube light moment. They just absorb it, like it. Every compartment in their head just starts getting lightened up. One go. It happens in one go. It doesn't takes them questions, juvenile question. Oh, Rakta Priya and all. I get these questions. It's so annoying for me. Like people start asking, "Kya totke?" Like period blood. Nonsense. It's not that. You haven't understood her, and probably even as much as my effort would go into explaining you, you will still not understand. Those juvenile questions will come, and another birth, probably many births, because in her path, everyone is a teachable student to her. No one is not teachable. Probably this is not the lifetime you are meant to understand her. It's believed that when you're choosing her as your path, probably it's your last birth. You only come to her path as the last stream of spirituality, last stream of knowledge that is accessible, because she's everything. And coming to her path, you have to lose many identities. Your ego has to lose itself. Your ego of going to temple and associating yourself with something has to go away, because you have to start seeing everybody as her. That is her path. Her path is not merely going to a temple, worshipping some god, some idol there, and thinking that's it. No, it's not. You haven't understood her. You haven't had the grace of her to understand her. Even Arjuna did not. We are mere nobody in comparison to Arjuna, whose direct teacher was Krishna. So that's why these are the secrets that gets revealed only in her path, where Bhima becomes the Bhairava of Ma Panchali and destroys the wrongdoers of Ma Panchali, and associates himself with all the names of her related with Rakta, purifies the blood of the wrongdoer. Here also he's doing good by doing harm. At the moment people feel he was killing, all he was doing is purifying the souls of their own infected bloodlines. Thank you so much. That's all for today.